a.m. All right, all right. So we got Cotton Ministers was first. Oh my goodness. And of course, David Glenn saying howdy, folks, when we get all there. Yes, we are on the way. Yeah, Mr. Punkwater will show up today. He said he'll be here in a few. Fingers crossed that actually will happen. I'm sure it will, though. I'm sure it will. Never fear. Always have faith, right? All right. Shoot, where did my thingy go? Back to, I was just uh, trying to do the jacket again. Jacket is always. I was trying to get my measurements like perfect, you know. So I put it. I made a jacket earlier, and it did not fit whatsoever. No, no, it did not. Did not fit. Yeah. New number. Who's this? What's up? What's up, Mister Joseph Brosghost? Frost is go. Terrible with names. Terrible with names. I hope everyone can hear me. Oh, miss seeing you, bro. Yeah. Sorry. Uh, what about that? Things going on? I'm not sure. What things are going on? I figured it's all good. All right. All right. Cool beans. Cool beans. All right. Where did I put my? I don't need right now. Shoot. Where did I put my softening blade? Thought it was over here. Did I move it? That's a good question. I have something else I can use, which I'll probably have to grab it. Grab a little oven knife, unless it's over here. Nope, that's good. That's good. Nope. Shucks. Oh. Let's see it. Not on the ground, so that's good. I'm not gonna step on it. Oh, well, let me grab something else. Well, bear with me, folks. All right. Cool. All right. So today we are doing Char Aznavour's mask, and I'm using styrene to make the mask, and should be a pretty simple build. I might get working on the marionette after this. So styrene is pretty simple. What you do is just slightly just score it. Put it this way, put it that way, put it this way, put it that way. Bang. There we go. All right. Same thing with this bit right here. There we go. Well, these bits are going to get a little tricky, but luckily, never fear, I have a little mini drill. So we're just going to get in there with this. Cool. Same thing on this side. Nice. All right. So I'm going to edge a little side this way. And then I'm going to follow the marks. If it's not perfect, that's okay. I have a rotary tool over here. I can just readjust. This way, that way, this way, that way. There we go. Now this part should bend. Like so. Perfect. All right. Let's do the other side. I want to get a little more than that. All right. Nice. All right, let's do the same procedure on the other side. And then we'll get to some panel lining maybe, or we'll do something. Do I have my scriber with me? Do I have a scriber on here? No. That's your tool? No. Oh, that rotor tool right there. That's all good. Oh, hey, Snowdub's here. And so is Lisa. All right. Yep. I wish the jacket fit a little better. I am going to have to remake it, though. That's okay. I just think I got my measurements wrong. It shit happens. This is my first time doing a jacket, so it's not easy, but that's okay. I will have to make a new block pattern, and then luckily this time I understand what's happening, and I should be able to get a decent sized looking jacket for me. Okay. Right down the middle. Cool. All right. Like a Felix says, Pyro. Oh, El Perro said unsubscribe. Oh no, El Perro doesn't come around here. No, it's usually Tommy the terroristic turkey. He's the one who says don't subscribe around here. Him and his game of robber chickens. It's robber chickens, not they happen to be robber, but no, robber chickens. Yes. All right. Cool. Or if it fits nicely. Oh no. I hit my camera. No, it fits my face nice. Actually, that was perfect. Yeah, I love it when the measurements work. Cool. All right. So I had some over here. Might have been over here. Oh no, things are turning around. Let me angle it down just a wee bit. Let's see. Oh, how is Floral's channel doing? I haven't watched Floral in a little bit. No particular reason. It's just been busy doing other stuff. You know. Swear it was over here. No, it's not over there. Elastic brushes and whatnot. That's okay. That's fine. That's just another panel lining. Recesses, recesses, and all that stuff. All right. So we still have plenty of styrene to work with. So I made some geometrical shapes, and we'll see how that works. We'll see how they, you know. Otherwise, you could just paint it silver, grayish, and that's how it is in the anime. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's see how we do. I don't like this way. Oh my goodness. One of the big YouTubers, Mr. React Attack, is here. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. I remember he always popped in when I was building a certain hash squash. That was a good build. That was a good build. Not bad. It's like every time I finish a project, I was like, I could do it a little better. A little better. Honestly, that was a solid build. I was happy. I was happy with that. I was happy that Ords liked it a lot. I would have found a thicker tube so we could do the smoking horns a little better, but that's okay. Should have got thicker tubes, and I think I know where to get some thick tubes, but oh well. Live and learn, right? Test out new things. Big YouTuber. Lol, I don't know about that. I'm joking. I'm joking. Always good to have my fellow friends and YouTubers and whatnot. I don't know. I don't even consider myself a YouTuber. Kind of like this. That doesn't seem bad. Kind of like that. And I made some nice triangles. Let's cut those out. I do kind of like how that looks. Maybe I'll do another thing like that. Maybe like this. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. 420 lands on a Sunday this year. Okay. Okay. Harold is an asshole. Well, yes, he loves him. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, it was a fun build. Fun build. And I did go to Joann's because they are closing. So I got a lot of very vibrant blue fur and very vibrant like an orange fur, like bright blue and bright orange. I was like, oh sweet, these colors look great. Not the cheapest purchase I've did, but Joann's is getting out of price, so stuff it was cheap. It was cheaper, I got a good sale on it, so it's just like okay. And they're like, yeah, you have to buy you have to buy 2 yards. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I'll have plenty. I'll have plenty to give everyone. Yeah, kind of sucks that they're going out of business though, Joanne's. It's got a fish. Hello, snacks and friends. Hmm. I just trying to play with these things a little bit. Let's bring over here. A little more angled down so y'all can see what I'm doing. There we go. We're just doing a little seeing what we're doing. I'm not sure where Punkwaddle is. He said he'll be here in a few. Yeah, that was a few ago. That's okay. There we go. We probably pop on and say, "Oh, sorry, something was up." It usually happens. Maybe we need another triangle. Probably what we need. Let's see. Go. Two perfectly even triangles. Just about right. Yeah, slightly off. Which no one will notice. Sorry for all the dead air. I do hate dead air. But when I'm crafting, I'm usually focused on things. Unless someone else is here to talk to me, which doesn't happen often. There we go. All right. Got a little gluing down, yeah? I do kind of like how that is. Very simple. Oh, wait. Don't like that. No, I don't. Let's grab a board sets. Nope, that's where it lives. Okay. There we go. I know. It's not nip and nag until you lose the piece. Luckily, I found this one right away. There we go. Right to the edge on there. There we go. Super glue. Okay. Oh. Finally. We have someone to fill in the dead air. Hey, Punk Waddle.
What? That was fast. Usually don't notice me for like another 2 or 3 seconds.
Well, you got me when I was looking at the screen for a second. There we go.
Howdy, everybody. How y'all doing?
It's the Punk Waddle. He in the chat.
Yes, sir.
He on the show now.
The professor is in. Hey, Joseph. Hey, David. Or Joseph Frost Ghost, to be precise. Snowed up. Real Wade.
Yeah.
Carlos Fish.
Fish.
Marcus Felix. Cotton Ministries, if you're still around. Oh, I saw React Attack showed up earlier. Cool.
Yeah, he did.
Ords
was here.
Cool. And I missed him. My bad.
Oh,
wait.
Shoot. Did I drop a piece? No.
Punk flavor. You know, Sir Senor Snowdub Jolly, whatever. I need to pass along the one of the Sunni AI songs that I made a while back for a little intro.
Yeah.
Maybe make my own little clip. Mm-hmm.
Sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh yeah. So the jacket looked really great. It looked pretty good, and it didn't fit very well.
Oh no, it didn't fit?
Not as well as I needed it to. And I was just like, oh no. So I'm back on the drawing board. I'm just redoing my measurements.
Okay.
I'm just like, I probably messed up around the chest area. I was just like, oh Christ, my chest is big.
And hello, Lisa. So, do you think that did you try on the jacket before you started messing with it then? Or adding all the accoutrements to it, I should say?
I did, but it's when I put the enclosure, the zipper on. I noticed like, oh, it's not really and the zipper kept busting out. And I'm like, oh shoot, I'm
Ooh.
just bad at doing a zipper, which I was, but also, you know,
Okay.
these things happen.
They
Uh,
do. They
and
do.
and the first one I tried to do, the sleeve didn't fall very nicely. That's because I did a one part sleeve. So I did a 2 part sleeve now, and it was nice. It's just like I like just how this fits. I like how this sleeve looks. It's just
Hmm.
like maybe I can put them both together, and then it's like, yeah, no, the seams don't rip out as nice. Retry that.
Okay.
Right now, I'm doing panel lines on Mr. Asnable's jacket
Okay.
or mask. Mask of the Asnable.
Do you have a structure, a base structure you're building that off of?
I'm just kind of just winging it
Okay.
because his thing's usually gray, right? It's usually just gray with some white
Yeah.
things, which I'll probably go to the fabric store to grab some more red fabric and there's a Hobby Lobby Hobby Lobby's there, and then there's the what do you call it, Harbor Freight.
Okay. Yeah,
So
they're not. They're weird. They're interesting.
yeah, but I just want
It's-
some cheap safety glasses so I can put
Yeah.
in here. I can cover up some with some white see-through fabric with the safety
Gotcha.
glasses,
Hmm.
and then once I attach those two there, and then I'll just put some foam inserts right here, and then it'll just be on my face like
Sweet.
so. Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah. Hold on, let me just.
Get the wraparounds. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna show you this yesterday, but
Oh. Okay. Wow. That
yep,
really has come along.
this is the helmet, and
Nice.
it fits nicely. It does fit nicely. I
Good.
just need to hit it with um some stuff, and then shoot. Did I just fuck that up? I did. I fucked that up.
Yeah. So to address the fiche in the chat, I appreciate that you're busting out the Cloaca jokes tonight. Um, tee. But my intro, I was thinking more of like the quasi wrestler sort of like, you know, maybe it's inspired by the fact that on Ironcaster's show he has an intro for me that's like, who's that Pokemon? Except for it's what a new,
A new challenger has arrived, so
yeah.
that's what is that?
What is
It's
that?
a new challenger has arrived. Uh, it's any fighting game really.
All right.
It's like a new challenger has arrived. Oh, someone else put quarters in on the other side.
A new foe has appeared. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Smash Brothers. Okay.
Smash Brothers. Yep, that'd be one of them. Yep.
I had to Google it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where the meme is, but the meme is just got associated with that because
Yeah.
Smash Brother was not the first ones to do that.
Oh no. But
But
of current modern day fighting games, they're probably more household than say even Street Fighter.
yeah, I would say so.
I mean, back in the day, it was Street Fighter 2 arcades.
That was the jam.
Then there was Mortal Kombat. Then there was NBA Jam. I mean, come on,
Oh yeah,
y'all know, y'all know.
those are good games. Yeah, yeah. The Punk Waddle he balls. Everyone knows that.
Oh, I definitely ball.
He's waddling basketball.
I'm a baller, 20-inch waddler. What? I mean, 18-inch waddler. I was compensating. I apologize. You know, when you rap, you gotta say it's bigger than it really is, right?
Yep, of course.
I'm in an 18-inch waddler with 20-inch doves. Is that a thing anymore, or is that like 30 years ago?
I don't know. That would be Snowdub's department of.
Okay. I'm an 18-inch waddler with a 20-inch dub. Dub. Uh, riding in my Pinto. Oh wait, you know what? I gotta work on this. This maybe isn't freestyle. Maybe isn't my stroke.
No, it might not be. It's not mine.
Yeah,
I was doing other things, like getting strong at gym. Yes,
I'm not saying that I don't know how to write or that I haven't sung a tale.
or two.
Yeah. However, and I'm not saying I'm bad at improvisational either,
Of course not. I would never say that. Yeah.
but I don't know if I'm ready for wild and out level of live diss tracking. Speaking of small cannons, ha!
Oh, that fits nice. I'm happy.
And you totally missed my joke.
Oh, I didn't miss it. I heard it. You got a small cannon.
No, I'm talking about like Nick Cannon,
Ah,
who hosts Wild and Out, who left for a
what
while to
Kathy?
do. Yeah.
I didn't really watch that show.
So I really didn't, but I think I was in a hotel one time and they didn't have many channels, and so it was on. So I was like, sure, I'll watch it for a minute, or maybe there were some clips on YouTube that I got stuck in a weird rabbit hole.
Yeah, that's one of those ones. Just like they're like rapping, but they're trying to be like safe for TV, and also they're it's like, oh, this is fun, I guess. Aren't we having fun, guys?
Yeah, yeah. And Joseph Frostcoats, can I say JFG? I don't know. Is there a better abbreviation? It's a mouthful, but I'll say it all out if it's more proper because I like to be dapper at times. Dapper Waddle. But
Well,
I agree that strutting around on waddling on the street and talking about fans being horrible is just a terrible way to go. Like even the era of a diss track, like right now, and I know we don't get into the politics and stuff, but like because of all of the Twitter and because of everybody just riffing and ripping and calling and rage farming and reaction farming to something somebody said for you're riding the coattails of 15 seconds of fame, like you have to be really clever for a diss track to even not just be like, oh, this crap again, I don't even care, right?
yeah.
I mean, because okay, Joseph, cool, like because it just if the delivery, if there's no wit, satire, or some sort of just in look, don't get me started on Kendrick Lamar because I don't understand him, except for I know that one of the songs that he played
I
at
don't know who
the
Kendrick Lamar is.
he was a
So
guy who
like,
did the halftime show,
yeah, I
and
understood that bit. And I was just like, who is this? And they're like, you don't know. I'm like, no, I don't.
so he had a quote diss track, and one of his current things or in the last 6 months maybe. I had a friend who's fan of his, so she explained it slightly that this
Okay.
is the gist I got. Like, so he had something where I guess Drake started a little bit of a beef with him, and so he wrote like a song or an album calling out Drake for a lot of the questionable things that have come up about Drake's career. And
Okay.
so one of the lines is because Drake hung out with, I don't know if it was Millie Bobby Brown or Justin Bieber, but some of these kids that when they were younger hung out with younger kids, and there's a line where he says, "I guess you struck a chord, but I think it was A minor." Like clever little wordplay,
Mm.
like in the key of A minor, but he's talking about
He's talking about Gutton Digley with the kiddos. Yeah.
yeah. So like some of those from the '90s sorts of moments, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, I, unless you're in on it or you know, then you don't know, which is vice versa of that. If you don't know, now you know whole scenario from, again, a 90s hip hop song that I couldn't tell you much more about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Biggie.
Mm. Oh, don't you see? Biggie's got a hold on me.
Yep.
Yeah. Now I know. Yeah.
There we go.
See,
I just put an elastic band on the mask so I can put it on my head without having to hold it there.
that's convenient.
Yeah.
A
Right.
costume that stays in place.
Yeah.
It would be even ideal, actually.
That helmet fits nicely. I was just like, wow, this fits really well.
Mhm.
And I am not going to wear a blonde wig. That's just not a thing I'm going to do.
You could totally get like some blonde hair and then just like glue it or connect it to the back of the helmet so it looks like blonde hair is coming down your neck.
I could do that, I guess.
I'm not saying, but you know what I mean. Like, there's hats
Yeah,
that have
no.
fake hair in them.
Yeah.
It's a joke. It's not. I'm not intending for you to do anything.
No. I get it. I
Okay.
get it. I'm just like,
You're just like,
yeah.
no, that's weird. No, punk, punk. Don't.
No.
That makes me uncomfortable. I don't want those.
That
Somebody's.
will make me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
During the con I want to take this to is in May, so the outfit's probably going to be a little on the warm side. All costumes are warm. That's just the thing about costumes is like, is it a costume? Okay, is it going to be hot? Yes, it is. Just that's how it is. Let's get that through your mind. It's already going to be hot as balls.
Yep.
I'll do the same thing with my mouth plates and on the puppets. I drill little holes and then I stitch um the hand the little hand little stuff that keep your hand right up to the mouth plate. I
Yeah.
do the same thing.
I
There
just
we go.
realized I forgot to tweet out my penguin positivity for the night.
Oh, oh! I was so busy on figuring out how to do stuff, and I was too busy. I should have just popped in, but unfortunately, I didn't fire up the normal like YouTube freaking look through like I normally do. Probably would have calmed me down.
Mm.
Okay, there we go.
It wasn't supposed to be a premiere. I don't think it was. I think it was just. Uh, I don't see a chat. Like, I didn't mean to make it a premiere. So
Oh, was it not a premiere?
no, shouldn't have been.
Okay.
Premiere is usually just.
Yeah, I always thought premieres were supposed to be like big events, but apparently people do them for anything.
Well, it's just something you could do.
Yeah, I know. You can do it for small events or big events, I guess.
Since I don't have a live stream, but I'm usually hanging out in the chat on those, I'll do that. It also
Yeah.
allows you to have. I don't know if it's treated like a live stream, but it does. Like I said, it allows for people to have interactions and have, like, if you're wanting to have a conversation with people as they show up live watching, it's great.
Nice. Cool. That fits. a slight bend on it. I like it. Whew. Yep. Yeah. The other jackets, did make them like shorter because um, normally the uniforms they have like a single wrap around the how's the project? Not very good. We got a major snafu, but that's okay. We will get through this.
It's
I will
called
get through this.
Ironcaster.
Yep, Mr. Ironcaster is here.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. No, yeah, it's par for the course.
It's all good. Yep. So, but yeah, I noticed that. So I was like attempting to make it the way that they kind of have in anime, but I was just like, oh, yeah, that doesn't actually the male torso doesn't like that. Actually, need to do it a little differently, which I am going to do differently. Yeah, I think I'd be better at the stitching thing.
I'm almost done with my tweeting.
Tweeting, tweeting, time for tweeting. Oh shoot, I'm building off camera, and
You're on you're on camera now.
yeah, I'm on camera now.
Oh. I wasn't. I was looking away. Yeah. So let me tell you a little secret about tonight's penguin positivity.
Oh yeah,
If Joseph's still in the chat, because yeah. So I was talking about learning from failure. That's what it's called.
yeah, like how
And
I learned from my fuck up this last 2 weeks. Like shit.
yeah, like as opposed to like just getting frustrated or getting upset that yeah, and I don't want to spoil the whole thing, but it's basically just the whole thing of, you know, failures are a learning experience as opposed to just screwing up and being so flustered or being down yourself or thinking that you failed and all that stuff. Because I think eh, sometimes it's not really a failure, it's really just take it as a learning experience. And like in all, anyway,
Yeah.
there's so many times in life where we don't know what we're doing, and even experts don't know what they're doing, and even they have to figure out and take time to experiment. So
Well,
it's all
Lord
about
knows
how you're.
I had no idea what I was doing. I was
And
trying anyways.
well, exactly the point. Like you realize, oh, so next time I'm going to do this, or I can tweak this. But the first try doesn't always succeed, and you don't learn as much if you just haphazardly get it right all the time. But the thing is, so
There's a symbol.
I record them all as one take, and the reason I didn't say bye like usual is because as I was saying my byes or saying my welp, see you later, I had a brain fart and then I almost just repeated it. And so I tried another take that take had everything that I wanted. And when I tried to make another take, I was just trying to recreate what I had and it all sucked. So I decided to just cut myself off and have a flub because I thought, oops, I kind of made a mistake, but I'm still proud of what I did.
And that's the main part.
And I was getting frustrated trying to recreate it any better. Oh, Carlos Fish asks, Snack said snafu. Would you prefer a snafu or a waifu? Now we're talking to Snacks or Gator?
Gator. Wow. Okay, I can see it through it. Fits nicely. And I have some room for. I have a little bit of room for, and it fits the way so I can have a little bit of room for some foam inserts, so it can fit nicely, not just put plastic on the face.
Mm.
That's nice. I just gotta paint it gray. Add a little details for the little panel lining, and then
Mm-hmm.
just gotta add this in. Hold on. Ah, let's turn off the camera because it's gonna get a little loud.
Oh no. All right. Well, I guess this is my job to fill in the gaps while he makes his gaps wider. And I shouldn't make him laugh while he's doing that. But yeah, Joseph, it was just one of those things that I usually don't read the comments of those videos during this stream, but it's something I did think about, and something that I, being a little penguin perfectionist at times, sometimes I want to get it right, but then there are other times, like when it comes to creativity and songwriting, that there's there's a point where something's honest and real, and there comes a point where you write something that's good or you create something good, but you want to polish it a little bit, and you want to like he's doing, take out the rough edges. You don't want to get scratched, whether it's just adjusting the words or the pacing just a little where everything is conveyed, but you might make it snap to its cadence better. And there comes a point where it's like polishing anymore takes away from the authenticity of the moment. And yeah, I miss, well, I haven't written songs in a long time. And I kind of miss that. But I also think that some of the improv and creativity, well, it's weird because the improv and creativity is really fun. But writing something down and having a song or a story or stanzas like that are recreated like a song, right? That you can play over and over again, that has a certain chord progression, certain elements. But when you go to look at some of your favorite performers, some of them will, depending on the night, maybe they do a more energetic version, or sometimes they'll do a stripped down acoustic set of that song, and it changes the tone and the mood, but it still carries a lot of the same weight that the original studio recording did. But the inflection of something honest and live and real is that performance art is quite fun. It looks great. Can't hear you, but it looks great.
Yeah. No, I was talking and I totally forgot my mic was off because I didn't want to. I didn't want to all you hear just to hear freaking
Actually,
all
it's
that.
not as loud as you think, actually, for us.
Oh no.
No, no, I can barely hear that.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
But you guys got unadulterated me for 2 minutes anyway.
All good.
I mean, I never thought unadulterated meat was bad.
No, I would never say that. Then again, I would never really think about it.
Yeah, adulterate and list. No, that probably shouldn't be said out loud ever again.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you, Joseph.
Yeah, we believe you. But yeah, sweet.
Well,
I have.
I don't know. If Gator were here, then I'd have to be a little adulterated because you need adult supervision. But when it's snacks, I think we're okay.
Usually,
It's a fair question, David.
It is a fair question. I don't know. Let's see how it looks on Gator, huh? Gator's head is a bit smaller than mine.
Yeah. His ego might be a little bit bigger. It's hard to say. And you did put those photos on Twitter from couple of them from San Antonio, right? Oh, that looks good.
Yeah.
Because those photos really gave real life proportional
Yeah, Pugwaddle's
perspective.
not big. That's not small, but he's like 2/3 the size Gator.
It's like the height of Gator's torso, basically.
Yeah, 2/3. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. He doesn't.
Which,
If Punk, if the puppet had a posable head, he'd be bigger.
oh yeah, 100%. But yeah, he's kind of just a block, isn't he? He's just a talking block.
He's kind of like, and Brady might get offended by this, but he's kind of the shape of almost a deflated football.
Oh, that's been debunked so many times, but everyone just like, no.
No, like
He,
I
he
said,
cheated. He cheated.
he might get offended by the reference. I didn't say that he did. You see what I did there?
I know. I'm just like, oh my goodness.
I referenced the
My
reference.
my favorite part was when Bill Nye like just like try to debunk Bill Belichick's like talking about natural gas law, and then
Yeah.
people online were debunking Bill Nye with Bill Nye back when he was on the show.
That's hilarious.
Like I was just like, you played yourself.
Yeah, and when it's something like Bill Nye and Deflategate, it's okay. But if it's something bigger, then the
Well, then
powers that be will.
he was gonna do a video about it, and then like before he doesn't even go through the experiment, which is bullshit.
Mhm.
He goes through like a rant about global warming, but like all rants of global warming, he doesn't show any evidence. He doesn't go through any freaking scientific data of
Right.
experiments or anything like that. He just talks about it and says it's bad. Okay, I'm just like, okay,
Mhm.
well, you failed on both accounts. You
Yeah.
failed on what the video was supposed to be, and you failed on what you wanted the video to be. Oh,
Yeah, without hard facts, the scientific method, then science isn't science.
it's just dogma, pretty much.
Yeah, woof.
Even Neil deGrasse Tyson has been caught spittling dogma, unfortunately.
Yeah.
They all
Well,
do, but it's sometimes they'll, if they can explain it, they'll explain it. But if not, and it's just something like the science, the quote
mhm.
unquote science believes, they will just spit it out like dogma.
And as someone said, the word paradigm gets overused.
Hold on.
I like it a lot because
I'm just gonna grab something.
it
Work me
really
back.
does kind of insinuate that it's the current era ideology versus, and certain things point to why a certain paradigm shift or certain perspective is engaged in, and why it becomes common practice, and why it becomes a way of a reference point to defining certain and understanding certain eras. But at the same time, if it becomes more law than the scientific method, then you don't have scientific law.
Yeah,
And like David Glenn says, that's just your opinion, man.
yeah, that's just a spin, man. You know, the thing.
Yeah,
We know
David,
that
the
we know
dude,
this choose to
Glenn,
be self banana.
or maybe the dude, David Glenn. Although I'm gonna have to be honest though, because Awesome One comes in saying dude a lot. So maybe he's talking to David Glenn every time.
Maybe he does say dude a lot. That David Glenn, an
And
awesome one.
and the secret you may have figured out is when he says dude, I say sweet.
Sweet dude.
Dude, sweet, dude, sweet, dude, sweet.
God enough
Hey,
time.
you guys know where my car is?
No,
Okay.
sorry.
All right.
I wrote in it, but I don't know where it is now.
Oh, did you guys see the clip of the new Porsche concept driving through Paris Fashion Week.
Oh yeah.
The one that we got the pastel colors for early on, and like how cars aren't gendered anymore or something. But
I
like
didn't know
it,
that.
yeah, it has like a matte blue. It's interesting. My comment is it looks really close to what I would expect from a modern day rendition of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Ah, very very dapper. I'm just trying to. There we go. Oop. I'm just trying to cover up the low spots on this thing. Ooh. I'm actually happy how it's turning out. I need to mount the arm a little better, but that's okay. There we go.
All right, now I'm being a quiet voice and I'm failing at my job.
Oh, sorry.
Why did you say sorry when I'm the one not talking? This is confusing.
Because it's my show and I'm not talking.
Oh,
It's because it's my show to begin with. Yeah.
let's see. Did you already cover? We got Sean MNT in the house,
Oh, Sean M&T's here. Nice.
and I don't know if this has been asked before, but do you validate parking?
I do sometimes.
Okay.
Is he parked on the lawn?
I don't know.
Oh, he's gonna get towed.
Have to check the cameras.
Unless it's a mobile suit, then it'll be fine.
Yeah.
If he parked a mobile suit here, it's fine.
Would Launchpad be a tiny mobile suit, just a mecha exoskeleton? I mean, how would you define that?
That's a good question.
I mean Gizmo Duck, not Launchpad, but you know what I meant.
Yeah.
Gizmo Duck. What was Gizmo Duck's? What was the word to activate the armor?
I wasn't big into the DuckTales.
Oh man.
Ooh, DuckTales.
I mean, that is the appropriate response. Like if we were in a secret meeting and the password was DuckTales, you should say, ooh. Oh, blathering bladder skit? Okay.
What happened?
Oh, Joseph says the word was blathering bladder skit.
Ah.
That's right, because nobody would say that word, and Launchpad stubs his toe. It hurts himself. It's like something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you would do something and then not swear, so he just says a whole bunch of random stuff, and it's just like, that's the no, it's the launch code.
but that was funny even for kids because you know what it was alluding to, but it didn't say something terrible, and it was something silly and fun.
Yes,
You
exactly.
weren't coddling the children.
No, you were pretending
Make
to coddle the children.
Well, no, it's just calling out something that kids think it's funny when parents cuss and hurt themselves, right? Because they go ooh, kind of like the
Hmm.
evolved into the obnoxious Peter Griffin thing.
Ah,
But
ah,
the physical comedy is of the
slapstick, we call it.
yeah, but it's real life, and it's trying not to say or get really angry or say the thing you shouldn't in front of kids, or just like
Hmm.
cross the threshold. Apparently now we have Twitter, so everybody can cross the threshold at any time they want.
Yep,
Oh,
especially since Elon is in charge of the ban buttons,
well,
which is good because I can. I'm a little more free to say what I want to say,
yeah.
just a little bit. I
Sorry,
haven't,
with
I haven't been banned yet.
all the Musk news, it's hard for not to initially. Oh, it's Elon's fault. Oh, that was a positive thing. I see what you did there.
It's Elon's fault.
Oh,
For
hey,
what?
have you ever thought about using Gorilla Wood glue to spike your hair?
I, I mean, I am in need of a haircut anyway, so
Yeah, just don't get it too close to the scalp.
yeah,
I
don't rub it in. Oh my god, that freaking dumb lady.
hmm I agree with Joseph. '90s Disney was peak. There were so many good shows back then, and like your Happy Meal
Movie,
toys.
movies, Happy Meal toys, everything was pretty dope.
Some of it was on Disney Channel. Some of it was on regular network that you could watch.
Yeah,
Ma and Pa Waddle didn't believe in paying for cable, so I'd have to go over to a friend's house to watch stuff.
yep.
I
TV's
remember.
free.
I remember. Yeah, exactly. I remember, and now it's like if you don't have cable, YouTube, Amazon, and Netflix, and Hulu, you can't even live.
Oh man, I feel like doing one of those blasts from the past, like freaking watch alongs now.
hmm
We need a secret anime club.
Mm. Darkwing Duck basically was Batman for Duckburg. In
We need
growing
a
up
secret
as
anime club.
yeah,
We need it.
I well talk to Brand. Well, we're
No,
are we
no,
gonna?
no. Brandon's not allowed.
Yeah,
This
this is
he has.
the
This is a secret anime club. He
yeah.
needs to
Sorry,
actually.
Brandon, if you're watching, you're not allowed in our secret anime club.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
This
You
is
have to
anime.
actually. You have to watch Evangelion and or Gundam.
Yeah, this is gonna be anime 102.
Yeah.
I mean 201, and we'll get there.
Anime
I'm not trying to make the
4.
secret club derivative of your club.
No. Yeah.
Also, I don't want to get kicked out of his club either, so we got to
Yeah.
work on
Of
this.
course not. Of course not.
But yeah,
It's fine. We're allowed in his club. He's just not allowed to ours.
yeah, more selective anime than just anime. Yeah, I took intro to anime. Maybe we'll do 501, so it's really upper level graduate classes.
I mean, it is an anime convention. I'm gonna go for this one.
That's true. If there's any breakout rooms in 501, you know you need to be there. Also, if there's 5 stories in wherever you're going, that's a big convention center. Unless it's a hotel, then that's a different issue.
It's attached to a hotel, attached to a mall.
Oh, Metroplex.
Yep. Yeah, it's one of those big ones. Yep.
Mm. David doesn't do membership, so he won't be in our club.
It's okay.
Oh, and I was going to say Joseph. Yeah, Darkwing Duck is basically I did say that. The other thing is growing up as a waddler and wanting to be a night waddler, and before I was a sheriff, wanting the night waddling vengeance. I mean, Darkwing Duck was an inspiration for all of us. The vigilante justice.
Mm-hmm. That's some good stuff right there. Darkwing Duck.
And I still think Michael Keaton's Batman, the first 5-10 minutes, when he
I
saves
did
her,
like him. Yeah.
when like the first instance after he saved her, and there he shoots his little bat grappling hook up. He's like, "How much did you weigh?" And she says, "Like 120 or something." She says something absurd, and he's like you weigh more than that and has to drop because his grappling hook can't handle all the weight. Uh, that whole even as a kid, that made me laugh because you're not supposed to ask a woman her weight.
Nope. But
It was
um,
important.
if you're going on a grappling hook up buildings, I mean, you kind of had to be honest about your weight.
Yeah, zip lines, all that stuff.
Parachutes.
And you might not believe it, but being a small little waddler that I am, I did work high and low ropes course, so
Ooh,
sometimes I had to be bolted down though, counterweighted to the ground,
of course.
so I didn't drop somebody.
Yeah. Did you bolt down your 18-inch gun? Your 18-inch cannon.
Yeah, I was harnessed in. I was bolted down, was strapped in.
Nice.
Yeah. Luckily, the ropes and the counter rates were rated for much higher than what I was counterweighting, so it was fine.
That's how you do it.
Hmm.
You do more than you're hoping to handle that way.
Yeah, because there's this thing about high ropes that's really important that you may know how to operate the thing, but when it comes to basic pulling physics, you have to have more mass than the potential falling mass up top. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
Also, um, there is forces to that get elevated with gravity and speed.
Hmm. Yep.
So an object that falls with more momentum is heavier.
Per second per second.
Yep. It doesn't weigh more. It just exerts more force. There we go.
Hmm.
Doesn't get heavier. It just exerts more poundage. There we go. I am so happy that I got the mono eye to move on this little marionette thingy.
Hmm.
Oh my god! When I was just like, if I do this and I put this inside of this, and then I have a little thing that turns it. Oh my god! It worked.
So, okay, are you gonna have it one color, then have a button that you can activate to change colors so people know it's activated?
I wish. That I'm just gonna paint it like a very vibrant color. So, but
Okay,
oh,
that'll work too.
I wish I could like do crazy stuff like that, like get lighting and whatnot. But I'm I'm just trying to get what I can get out of this.
Hmm.
Make it like not crazy difficult. You know, not too simple, but not too difficult.
Gotcha.
Yeah, pretty much. And I'm hoping that like the GX like will get some people be like, oh my god, you're Char.
Hmm.
Like more people that will be interested in Gundam that normally wouldn't be because
Yeah, the yeah the movie release also kind of Yeah, that's even though I didn't see
It
it.
did okay. It did okay for what it was and what it was
Well, it's one of
slated
those.
for.
Yeah, but it's one of those events that you're probably not going to get butts and seats that didn't want to already be there.
Yeah, you're gonna get people who really, really wanted to see it, and that's it.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, that will always be it. And
but maybe it was a win for theaters. Maybe they actually got some because how much they'd already made the show, and so cutting it down for a movie version isn't as difficult than cutting, reshooting a whole thing, right?
yeah.
It probably took some time, but not as much as to create a whole new entity in movie or pre movie, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Because like when Witch from Mercury came out with its um, whatever you call it, the one episode that came out before the show, and it was 23 or so years before, kind of explaining some stuff that happened, and then we go to Soletta on when the show starts, you're like, wait, something. What did I miss? Something seems off, but
Yeah,
everything.
it did feel like there was a time lapse that didn't explain anything.
But they did that on purpose. Did you finish the show? Because you know what happens, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know
But
when
I'm
you
like you
find out
noticed. Oh, go ahead.
that Ariel, is her big sister, and all of those are failed experience, and how do they get to the level such and such perimeter without frying themselves like witches? Because they embedded the soul of another person into those parts and all to the funnels. And so she's just communicating with her 23 sisters, right?
Hmm.
Which is creepy dark, but
It's super creepy, dark.
and I think that's the best part about it because it's so subtle. It's almost too subtle. Like and I still haven't finished the show because it's too focused on the kid drama and not enough about the political intrigue.
Which
But
is actually interesting, but it's like you have to pick one or the other because I can't like deal with both.
like
You
if
know.
but yeah, like I wish that they were more like the 80s or 90s Gundam kids who are thrust into battle or thrust into something that was out of their context, because these are just kids being dramatic and having their clicks while this really dark, really parallel thing is happening. Hey, DJ Renergy, speaking of parallel dark things that are happening, I'm just kidding, jokes aside, right? um but it's one of those things that it really, you have to be aware of it to understand just how dark the depths are. It doesn't really explain it to you, but it really does show you in ways. But you could watch the whole show and be like suspension of disbelief and just be oblivious to that if you don't ask the questions, right?
Yes. Please ask the questions. Yes. Yeah. Uh, I don't mind it. I was so in for it. Like episode 0 was amazing.
It
Like
was.
the prelude, it was like that was top tier Gundam.
But
I gave that a straight up 10.
oh, me too. And that's why I wanted to watch the show. It just, they didn't keep that pacing. I know I keep talking, but they didn't keep that pacing. They didn't keep that intensity and weight.
Yeah.
You were just so confused, and I know they did that on purpose, but you were just so confused when it started that it was
It was
rough.
confusing. It was
Yeah.
it needed I needed a lot of stuff that they didn't give us. Um
Hmm.
like they had to either focus in on the school stuff with
Hmm.
a little bit of drama here and there. But it's just like, hey, they're in the school. Oh no, the school is in trouble. Boom, big thing. It's just like I get it. Like you can't do it the way I thought the only way it should go,
Hmm.
because you kind of want to like put some drama in it, but like it'd be like season 2 drama. but they wanted to do it like within like the next episode. You know what I mean? I was
Right.
just like, ah,
Yeah, and then there were too many different factions going on because there's stuff going on different parts, and then you see how it correlates and connects with some of the past previous stuff. But like you said, some of the stuff on the other world and the other different factions, it was so, like you said, compressed. Like you really could have, if they'd done that in 2 seasons, like done maybe a season of the, like you said, the drama, the high school drama, and then as
yep,
that season ends, you get into the bigger political intrigue, and then all of a sudden you have kids in high school that are trying to be high schoolers, but also feel the weight of all this bigger stuff going on, not just haphazardly.
yeah. Like
Yeah,
I'm never really a fan of like high school like show, you know, like like supernatural high school show things or superpower high school things,
yeah,
and them like their school is destroyed. Now their world is totally upside down. You know, stuff like that. It's just like
yeah,
well then, what's going on then? What's
yeah.
then they don't learn, and you know they have to learn off the streets. I'm like, yeah, maybe. It's like you spent all this time setting up like all this, and then it's gone. It's just like yoink, you know.
Oh, speaking of which, what is that show? It's like there's, and I think it's only one season, but it's
Oh,
basically there's a school in Tokyo or some parts of Tokyo. They get sucked into a time warp or just displaced, and then three of them become heroes and get these mechas. One's a sniper, one's a close combat, and one's just kind of like a regular artillery. It's like
oh,
pink,
cool.
blue, and green. It was on
Don't know
Netflix
that
a
one.
long time ago. I have to look for it,
I
but
don't know.
it was
I
really
might have missed
fun.
it.
Yeah, it was really fun because they just each mecha had its own thing, and it wasn't amazing, but the fact that each mecha was kind of cool, and they were trying to fight off these things, and eventually they try and figure out how to reverse and go, have their school go back to its normal place, right? But it
Yeah.
was a really fun kids thrust into some big, high school kids. All of a sudden, you should stop using the word thrust, but isekai almost into this other realm, other space, and they have to defend their classmates from aliens, from people that are trying to invade their space, and they have to set up a perimeter and try to figure out how to go home. It was fun.
Yeah, it sounds great. I don't remember seeing it.
Have a good night, Joseph.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're almost about to wrap up, anyways. I finished up the mask actually pretty quickly. It was a quick build. I just need to paint it and all that stuff, which I'll probably do in a little bit. Once I start freaking, I'll have to hit everything with like plasti dip and like the mech, the marionette, the helmet, the little side like like the sidearm that he has. I started building that as well, so I'm getting stuff done, which is great.
Yeah.
Even though I had to redo like the clothes, but that's okay. I'm getting that done too. The I actually am liking the new thing. Last time I just winged it, but I kind of knew what to do to make a shirt, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll do this, and I didn't quite measure, like keep everything to my measurements. I'm just like, oh, never mind. So, but this time should be great because I know how to do the sleeve correctly, and I know how to do the chest, and so yeah, the arms, the sleeves, and the and the rest of the jacket I can do good, and I'll probably make it proper length so I don't have to
Okay.
do like two pieces. I tried doing it two pieces, and that just never really looked okay. So
Mm.
I'm gonna have to do it a little differently, but we learning, we getting this done. Some to cook or
What?
I will have this done. I will have this done.
Was it revisions?
Yeah, there's a lot of revisions I have to do.
No, I'm talking about the actual anime.
Oh,
Yeah, the anime I'm looking for that I was telling you about is called Revisions.
Revisions.
Mecha Cyborg. Um, yeah, it was the 2018. It was on Netflix for a while. Isekai. The time travel. They get these mechas that do slightly different things. High schooler kids that are trying to protect their friends. And yeah, and there's like there's somebody that they met when they were little that kind of it was a time travel that kind of forewarned of stuff, and they just kind of blew it off. But all of a sudden it happened, and then they're like, "Oh, well, that was real. Oh no!" But yeah, Revisions.
Revisions. Nice.
So I was really trying to find it because it was actually a lot of fun.
Hmm.
I think it was 6-7 years ago, but yeah.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea. So what time should our anime club be?
Should it be after dark?
After dark? On a
Yeah.
Wednesday?
I don't know. In my club after dark. I can.
Have a Weeb Wednesday?
Maybe.
I dig it. Secret anime club on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
Okay.
It has to be puppets. Gator's the guild leader. He's the club leader.
Oh crap.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I'm scared for what he's gonna sign for homework.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll do some watches too. Who knows?
If he starts bringing out his pocket pillows, I'm gonna get scared.
I don't have any pocket pillows. Ironcaster had those. I was
Oh, right.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
That's for when.
If I see him at the next con, maybe. But I haven't went to any ones with actual like waifu pillows in a while. So
Yeah, get to the anime Matsuri and stuff. Yeah.
Anime Matsuri. I wouldn't mind flying down there for Anime Matsuri one of these years. Yeah.
Well, if you do, let me know and we'll see what we can do.
We'll have the Gator and Punkwaddle.
Yeah.
The search for waifu pillows?
Oh crap.
Crap.
Hey, have you seen a waifu pillow? Hey, have you seen a good waifu pillow? No, not those.
No, my waifu pillow. I think she's cheating on me.
Oh no.
She's sleeping with other guys.
She's selling herself at the corner store.
She's selling herself at that booth over there. I know it.
You belong to me. Okay, that could make for some really funny videos. Jealous Gator.
Jealous Gator.
Just not understanding how reprints work.
Yes, exactly. The Gator, that's not your pillow. That's someone else's pillow.
It's like the real Santa. There's many like it.
Real?
This one is yours. And this one does not smell of meat and cheese.
That's how I know it's ripe.
Well, it smells like a different meat and cheese. Anyway, on that note.
Oh. All right. On that note, I think Punkwaddle has lasted the bad jokes that he has made himself, and I think you killed everyone in chat.
Oh, there's one penguin alive. Thanks, DJ Ronnie G.
Well, you definitely killed Gator.
Oh, what happened, Freddy?
Gator! What happened? Gator! Wake up! Wake up, Gator! Oh, buddy! This is the end of the con! We gotta go home! Gator! Wake up, man! Oh, well.